One, and if not, it's Gunslinger YTZ chat.
Whether
Wow.
it's the crutch perk issue, overpowered perks, or even the removal of them altogether, that's what we're going to talk about in today's video.
How are we doing, chat? Also, the crutch perk thing is stupid. That's like the best part, having perks that are powerful and not garbage, you know?
Let's get started. Nocturne Potent was the first map to release ever.
Wow. I wanna take you out of the frying pan and into the fire. Dude, CSGO is genuinely an unfun game to play. Sometimes. Sometimes I'll get a good match and I'm like, this is fun. Hey, Zombified. I'm playing the... Oh, okay.
And although it did
That's
give us
nice.
some mystery dogs and some wall weapons, there was definitely a major component that was missing. But that missing component would be found in the first DLC map in
I wanna take you out of the frying pan and into the fire.
The player could be granted an extra ability upon purchase. There were 4 of these perks that were introduced originally: Juggernog, which gives you more health; Double Tap, which lets you shoot faster; Speed Coal, which
not
lets you
true.
load faster; and of course, Quick Revive.
Juggernog doesn't give you more health, it makes you regenerate health faster. He's lying. Lying piece of shit.
Is the fact that it does not have a solo function, meaning that it only gives you the co-op function of reviving teammates faster, making it useless for solo play. But that wasn't the only useless perk in this game, because Juggernog was actually useless on Reese, considering the fact that if you shoot yourself with the Wonder Bomb on accident, you will lose Juggernog. Although Shinonuma did not add any new perks, it did add a new mechanic when it came to getting them, and that was of course random perk locations, and these things would come back from time to time throughout the year.
Oh, brother.
Altogether, the introduction of perks on Baruch would become a staple throughout the series for the years to come. I don't think Zombies would be anywhere near as notable today if it wasn't for the...
Hearing the fucking perk thing, it just gives me PTSD.
Which of course is the total. And of course these things would be carried over into the next installment of Call of Duty Zombies, which would be found
Hell yeah.
in Black Ops 1.
Kino didn't get a new perk until Moon.
Upgrade to one of the perks from World at War, and that was of course Quick Revive, giving it now a solo ability.
Well,
Only the cost of 500 points, the player can be given another chance at life upon downing. But in order to balance this out,
Yeah.
this is kind of overpowered, Treyarch would only allow the player to be able to purchase this 3 times, giving you a total of only 4 downs that you can take throughout your match. It's also important to mention that although
Ascension introduced,
today, it was not there originally because Mule Kick was not added.
I think it was PhD.
And it was retroactively added to all these maps later on. But trust me, we'll get to Mule Kick, but for right now, we need to go to the first DLC, which is Ascension.
I think it was PhD, yeah.
Very ambitious when it came to perks, adding 2 brand new
Oh, and
formula.
stamina.
One of them was of course PhD Flopper, which upon flopping off of a high elevated area would create a massive explosion and kill zombies. The other perk that was added in this map is another beloved gem, and that is of course Stamina, allowing the player to run around a little bit faster while also...
I thought Stamina was added later.
This perk would be really good for training
It was just introduced here.
as well as providing help during Easter eggs on all the maps. But it is not all sunshine and rainbows,
Oh, fuck.
because for some reason they decided to add a certain...
That was such a stupid idea.
You know what it is. It is, of course, the monkeys. And for some reason, these things will go and attack perk machines, and if they attack it successfully, then you will lose the perk. You will literally lose one of the perks that you bought. Why did they do this? It is practically impossible to guard all of the machines on solo, basically guaranteeing the
It's
fact
not.
that you're going to
It's
lose
not
them
practically. It is
if
impossible.
you guys show up. And the real kicker with this is the fact that if they steal Quick Revive,
Oh.
it will actually count against one of your purchases. So obviously I'm going to guard Quick Revive over everything else, meaning that I'm just guaranteed to lose the other perk.
This.
It just
Oh
seems
my
like
god, it
a
pisses me
really
off.
poor implementation of a boss enemy on the map, which is supposed to introduce us to brand new perks. But when it came to DLC 2, we actually got another new perk, and that was Deadshot.
No, brother, no.
Which is not known for being one of the better perks ever introduced. This perk gives you 2 main abilities. One of them is a better hipfire accuracy, which is, I mean, whatever.
Besides Mule Kick, that's it.
It's not necessary, though, at all. In fact, I would say most people don't even know that this is one of the abilities that the perk has. The other ability, of course, is the auto aim assist locking onto the head when you aim down sight, which admittedly is a nice feature to have, but it's not necessary, and it's definitely not worth one of my 4 precious perk slots. And it's practically useless on PC, considering the fact that there is no aim assist on the PC version of Black Ops 1. Also, this map is almost impossible to play if you don't have PhD Flopper, considering the fact that the Wonder Weapon is an explosive that has a crazy big blast radius. I actually made an entire video about PhD Flopper, doing a deep dive analysis on it if y'all want to watch that after this one. And heading over to DLC 4, we actually have a new feature when it comes to perks, and that was the ability to be able to remove them after purchasing with the hacker. This is a pretty cool feature, admittedly. And
Shang didn't add any perks, but Shang was such a good map. I love Shang.
You don't necessarily want to use it in the later half of the game. Well, you can just go to the plate machine and return it, and then it'll give you another slot to buy the perk. But the star of the show when it comes to perks on Moon is, of course, the one that was introduced on the map.
Not a very good one, but it definitely was.
Now, this perk is a controversial
The perk.
one, to say the least.
It's
Considering the
not
fact that it is
good.
4,000 points,
Yes.
by the way, you take on a lot of risk, because if you go down, you will actually lose the 3rd weapon slot that you gain after purchasing. You can
It's a huge
really
issue.
put a lot of money into a 3rd weapon slot after hitting the box however many times and pack-a-punching that weapon, buying ammo, just for you to randomly go down and lose all of that investment. And by the way,
It's
the
horrible.
original version of Mule Kick, there was no way to get that weapon back. Remember when I said that Mule Kick was retroactively added back to all the other maps before it? Well, I mean every single map, including the World at War maps, meaning that if you go back to play Nocturne Toten on Black Ops 1, the only perk on that map is Mule Kick.
It's
And it makes
fucking
me
stupid. I hate
wonder
that.
why not retroactively add all the perks back to
Like, who would want Mule Kick?
Can you imagine Peanut or Toten and 5 with perks like PhD and Stamina? Well, unfortunately, it's never going to happen because Mule Kick was the only one to do this for some reason. But going over to Black Ops 2 Zombies, this is where things get really, really weird. Black Ops 2 Zombies launched with the largest zombies map to date, which was Transit.
Oh,
But for
good
being
grief.
so innovative, it really didn't
Transit's not a bad map. It's actually kind of
In
good.
fact, the new perk that was added to the map
Tombstone's
is more
awful.
so known for its jingle than the actual effect of the perk itself.
If patients use Pronamel,
I could just tell what's coming up. I just couldn't tell what's coming up. Fuck that guy. He's pissing me off. Pieces down for the count.
This perk was only on 2 maps in Black Ops 2 Zombies, which were Town and Transit. However, it was
Oh,
basically
right.
useless on Transit, considering the fact that the map is so ginormous that it
Where's this clickbait title? Hey, surfing dude, fuck you. Surfing dude, I think you're a loser and you have no value in this world. That's what I honestly have to say about you. Oh, suffering dude. I'm glad you're suffering, pussy. Fuck you.
and if you go down in one area and you spawn back at another one, you basically just lost your tombstone. You won't be able
I
to
hate
get it back
this
in time
perk.
before it disappears.
And I hate
What do I mean
suffering,
by that?
dude.
Well, basically, when you use this perk, it only works if you go down. Once you go down, you will have the ability to force bleed yourself out, meaning that you will spawn back in the next round. And then you can simply pick up your tombstone, and you'll have all your weapons and all of your perks that you had originally before you went down. But this feature really was only good on Town and not Transit, because Town is a much smaller map, but to be honest, this perk is way more known for the 6 perk glitch than anything. But that wasn't the only perk innovation when it came to Transit, and that's because we actually had an upgrade of a World at War perk, which was Double Tap. This is now Double Tap 2.0, which is significantly better than the original Double Tap. What this perk does is it basically shoots 2 bullets for every one that you fire, effectively giving you
Double tap 2 is good.
double damage. And it also kept the faster fire rate.
Very good. People hated the faster fire rate. Why would anybody hate that? Like, it was really useful.
Very, very strong to say the least, and it basically became the 3rd perk that you would always buy throughout the game, cementing itself right next to the top perks, which were of course Juggernaut. But
Yeah, you don't go without
add any new perks, but it
Jug.
did add a pretty unique mechanic when it came to getting them. Technically, these are
I hate this
perk
map.
spawns, but what makes this map unique is the fact that these perks will randomly fall out of the sky anywhere between rounds 1 and 25, depending on how many players you
Who
have.
added this? This is so terrible.
This survival map from Town, which is another map that is very
It's an
similar,
awful,
is
awful feature.
than the maps would basically both be the same. But with the launch of DLC 1, we actually did get a new perk, and that was...
Oh, good grief. I don't even know. How about we play some zombies? Red Bull is in here. I don't even remember Red Bull. I know he annoyed me, I think.
This perk, just like Tombstone, would only activate upon downing, making it another
Good.
controversy.
Good grief.
Basically, what
I hate how it says
does
T6.
is
That's
whenever
stupid.
you go down, you will be spawned back in with a different body, and you're going to have a chance
Who added this?
on the ground. But you were only given a 1911 pistol to work with, so on a map
Honestly, in a sense, it's not even as bad as you would...
survive off. This perk, although it's not as bad as
He's on round 8, and he's,
it's
like...
definitely still not great. Perks like this raise the question of why would you run something that would help you after you're down instead of running something that would prevent you from down?
Right, that's...
It's important to mention that if you have Quick Revive and Boost at the same time, and you
Oh,
don't
no.
revive yourself before you bleed out, or you fall off the map, then it will simply spawn you back in the spawn room with nothing, basically giving you a restart, but this time you could be on round 50, so good luck. Going over to Mob of the Dead...
Yeah, Electric Cherry is good. Electric Cherry is good. I will say that.
actually introduced a perk that was well received, and that
Wow.
was Electric Cherry.
Good grief.
Fun
What a
fact
fucking
about
shock.
Mob of the Dead specifically is that this is the only map to date in Zombies where there is an actual electric
Location
cherry
for it, yeah.
that you can buy the perk from.
We know.
This perk will send out an electric blast around your body upon reloading. And the more empty your magazine is when you reload, the more effective that blast is going to be. In fact, on the earlier rounds, it can actually kill zombies. But typically, it will just stun them and freeze the zombies in place for a bit. And the reason why this perk is so good on this map specifically is the fact that this is a very tight and close quarter map. But to all of my Grief fans out there, I'm not going to forget about y'all.
Oh, no.
There is, of course, a PhD Flopper machine, which is accessible to the player on Cell Block.
Who plays Grief?
Flopper on this map is the best perk that you can use because there is no Juggernaut present on the map. Buried introduced one of my personal favorite perks.
Vulture's good.
In fact, I think this was the best perk that they added in Black Ops 2 Zombies over Electric Cherry.
Yeah.
And that was, of course, Vulture.
So what's interesting about Vulturade is it was discovered that some person gooned to someone's dog. What? In my server or just in general? Because that's like that's not as uncommon as you would think. Like I don't.
And it was very interesting. Hitler mustache, and it was the Hitler mustache, and it was very interesting. I could tell you it had a wild effect on women. I thought they were about to start throwing their panties at me. And they didn't know why. They were looking at me because most modern women, even young ones, don't really even know even what Hitler is, but they in the back of their head, they know what it is. So they got a guy with, kind of Lex Luthor meets Adolf Hitler looks, blue eyes, and they just didn't know what to do. It was melting. The Hitler mustache, and it...
And literally, it's so insane because that the turn the frogs gay thing was real. In my server. In my server or in Artie's server? Good grief, I don't... That is insane! I just found the fucking gayest person on the planet. This guy was... Do you guys know who Alex Jones is? I like Alex Jones a lot. He's cool. He, as a joke, got a Hitler mustache. And some queer said, mocking Mein Führer just made him my enemy. Are you fucking serious? You're calling Hitler Mein Führer? What a fucking loser. Dude, Alex Jones is awesome, though.
Problem is African overpopulation. We need to get vaccines in them so there's less people.
That is insane!
Our biggest problem...
Alright. Turn the freaking frogs gay. That song is... oh. What do you... I'm confused as to what that means. How did somebody... I don't even want to repeat what you just told me, because it's so fucking terrible. What the hell? Why isn't it letting me... Okay, that's just incredibly stupid. No, wait, what the hell? What did I just do? I was borderline subconscious. I was clicking shit. I was like, what the fuck? Why would I do that? What, ma? Oh.
Now, when all these comedians do it, it's great. And they do it in movies, it's fine. But they think you're stupid. They will misrepresent and say that I am now a National Socialist, National Socialist Workers' Party. That is absolutely not true. Now, when all these comedians do it, it's great. And they do it in movies, it's fine. But they think you're stupid. They will misrepresent and say that I am now...
What the fuck? I just saw something awful.
Don't let his point come legs up to even straight six. What? Point come legs up even straight six. What?
Is that like? Oh no. I wanna take you out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Lika pigs. You can also...
Hungarian fur pigs are crazy. What the hell's going on with my fucking Black Ops Zombies? I wanna take you out of the frying pan and into the fire. Chat. I'm gonna play some Slime Rancher. Ooh, fire. Guys, this fucking game just didn't work. We're gonna have to play something else. I wanna take you out of the frying pan and into the frying pan and into the fire. What is that say? Primal sex. We are not playing Kinky Cats. That is insane, chat. I guess Scrap Mechanic could be kind of fun. I wanna take you out of the frying pan and into the fire. What the hell? I just saw the most crazy comment ever. Okay, that's good parenting. There's this fucking creep in the woman's bathroom, and the dad was like,
Anybody
"Get out of
back in
here."
history? Who would it be? And
Oh, no.
that German fella, I
He's not German, he's Austrian. Everybody knows that. Retarded ad
know. Anybody
video.
back from history? Who would it be? And don't say that German fella, I know.
Oh, dear God, please. Oh, no. Guys, are we serious? Did NATO just declare war on Russia? Why would they do that? Russia's not a fucking issue. Are we serious? Why is NATO at war with Russia? Russia's not even that bad. Fuck Ukraine, you fucking... Chat, I actually am... Why is Ukraine so damn stupid? Oh my God. On one hand, it's like, what are you doing, Russia? But on the other hand, like, bro.
You're coming, huh?
Let me tell you.
It's a little creature. Is it a monkey? It is a monkey. It's a little creature in the snow.
Can you lower your music? I have 3 kids. I'm trying to put my baby to sleep.
I promise you that I had a lower it.
No, it's so loud. I can hear it through my walls.
Oh.
Please lower it.
It's really not that loud. You don't like this one?
No, I don't want to hear your music.
So you want to come in and listen
My
to
babies are trying to go to sleep.
it? You don't want to come in and listen to it?
No, I can hear it through my walls.
What the fuck?
I can hear it through my walls. I don't need to come.
Still full.
Don't record me, please.
Okay, well, that was weird. Alright, let's see. First off, the game's not loading. Second off, I'm trying to play... what's the game? Scrap Mechanic. Can you play the song Motorcycle Death Cage from No? That sounds retarded. I'm not playing that. If you were asking for a song request... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Well, first off, what is Dang Naropa? What is this? First off, if it's an anime, I'm not playing your song. If it's not an anime, I will play your song. If it's an anime, I'm not playing a song because the anime's stupid. Please don't be an anime. I want to play this guy's song. Wait, hold on. That's retarded. I should have known. Damn it. You know what? I've never gotten a song request before, so I'll play it. I'll tell you what I think of it. If it sucks, I'm gonna say it sucks, and I'm gonna make fun of you. Maybe. Here, that's kind of a joke. I'm gonna pause this, but it's probably not gonna be. I'll let you know what I think. Oh, that's this show. Is this song gonna start? It's a minute and 43 seconds long. Is there going to be a song? This is so... Why would you send me this? How long ago did he send that ID, by the way? This is the song you wanted me to play. Ender Defender. I always wanted to. What does that mean? Dude, why? What the hell was that? It's not even like... That's not even really a song. It's just the score for it. What? You guys are so weird. What compelled you to make... okay. Well, I'm very thankful I didn't listen to that whole thing. 'Cause that's like a minute and 40 seconds I wouldn't have gotten back. I wanna take you out of the frying pan and into the fire. Guys, what the Sigma? Is this shit just gonna not work?
Jews! I was eating... Damn you, Jews! I was eating Cheerios this morning and I had one that wasn't a perfect circle.
It's the fucking Jews trying to brainwash me again.
Man, my cat went to use the litter box but just pissed outside of it.
The Jews came in here in the middle of the night,
Burglarized my cat's bladder and changed the trajectory of its pee to my floor.
Jews, why?
Damn you, Jews! I was eating Cheerios this morning and I had one that wasn't a perfect circle.
It's the fucking Jews trying to brainwash.
What is going on with our game?
Tired of faggots. Can't post anything on social media because somebody's offended with some crayon flag in their bio. Faggots. They got like this furry, tooty, pornography crap. Faggots. Can't even get an email. Because when you get an email from a business, a corporation, whatever, pronouns and a signature. Faggots.
Why is this only... I'm saying this to Timothy. He's gonna fucking cry. Girls gathered in their masses. What are we doing today? Offside, I plan on... What was the thing? Because it's mostly some stupid... trust me... I don't... Hold on. Also, Sonic Faith is a nice song. Okay, well maybe we'll do another song request. Anime songs are ass. If it's an anime song, I'm just gonna hard pass. Trust me, when you see my level, it's not gonna be. I'm not playing your garbage level Kirby fan. And you have girls. What? What are we doing? Oh, so I don't know yet. Actually, offside. We'll see. Alright, thank you for asking. Play Club Nerf. No. Vortrox fan. I'm not playing Vortrox fan's level. That guy sounds like a fucking retard. Anime has to section. I know, that's so weird. I don't know why they do it. Also, who is Vortrox fan? That guy sounds genuinely like a fucking retard. Who names themselves Vortrox fan?
Okay. I am not dying for Israel, U.S. government. I am not dying for Israel. Like, I just do not. I don't care how much information they got on y'all. I am not dying for Israel. I'm dodging the shit out of the draft.
That's what I'm saying.
This is some fuck shit.
I mean, nothing. I would never do that.
Fuck shit is the best way to describe it.
Guys, do me a favor. Don't die for Israel, because they suck. And allegedly, in game, that was a joke, chat. I was joking. That was totally a joke, chat. You know, maybe we'll play Roblox. What the hell is this? Oh no. Why did my vid pop up? I think it was because I looked up Zombified on accident. It's not bad, it's just not good. It's just kind of generic crap music.
Hiroshima? Was it not your medical experiment? Would Americans have dropped bombs as easily on Germany as it did upon Japan, killing as many civilians as possible? I think not. To an American sensibility, a Caucasian child is considerably more human than a Japanese child.
America was at war with Japan, a country that had attacked it without provocation. You murdered millions of your own citizens.
And what about the American citizens of the Japanese race who were put into protective custody in your own concentration camps?
That was wrong.
And why was this not done to American citizens of Italian and German descent?
I said it was wrong.
And what about the Negro officers in your own army? Are they allowed to command troops in combat? Can they sit on the same buses as the whites? The segregation laws in your country and the anti-Semitic laws in mine, are they not just a difference of degree? Let me tell you, from the beginning of the century, through the First War, until the rise of Hitler, the Freemasonry of the Jewish merchants consistently undermined the German economy and the nationhood of the fatherland. That is why we made anti-Semitic laws, and why you, my friend, can never understand anti-Semitism. Why? Because you are a Jew.
I like this game because I can just go shit on kids. We'll do 2v2. That is why you are Super Ohio. 2 versus 2. Who is taller? Who is this? Who is this? Israel Shrikonk? Who is Shrikonk? I want to play Doors. Oh, that's you. I don't want to play Doors, Israel. That is why you are Dr. Ohio from Skippity Phrase.
American government. That's not a secret, Charlie. Israel did 9/11, Charlie. Run the American government. You believe that the Jews run the American government. That's not a secret, Charlie. Israel did 9/11, Charlie. Oh, they did. Wow. Why are we in the middle? I served. Why were we in the Middle East? You can reject involvement in the Middle East without also believing Israel did 9/11. So if Israel did 9/11, help me understand this. Who were the hijackers of the planes? They weren't hijackers. Oh, CIA. Okay. CIA and Israel worked together. No. Explain to me what happened on the...
Guys, this guy is based, maybe. I mean, wait, who said that? Oh, you fucking bit. What is he doing? Okay, maybe he's not so good. Oh, look at the... Are they matching? What a bunch of fucking queers. Don't... Oh, fuck you. I'm done with this. Fuck that fucking retard. I'm not playing this shit anymore. Fuck you.
Craft. Okay, first off, what we have to understand, there's only one plane that actually crashed. No,
there were three.
No, the building's imploded.
Okay,
if
so
a plane's going to hit a building, why would the building fall down?
Time out. Flight 93, did it exist?
Flight 93 existed, yes.
Okay, so who tried to hijack that plane?
They sacrificed those people to make it look like Bush was targeted because they wanted to cover up Bush's involvement. He just happened to be in Texas reading a book to elementary kids, and they're reading a sign on a whiteboard
let me say
that talks about towers falling, Charlie.
Anti-Semitism.
We have been lied to since the beginning of this country. Jews, Freemasons, all of it's a satanic agenda. Israel is the synagogue of Satan. They're killing innocent people in Palestine over the guise of sovereignty. New World Order is coming, Charlie.
Guys, anti-Semitism is literally a brain cancer, as you could see.
How is this anti-Semitic, Charlie?
Explain to me, Flight 93, who was the hijacker?
They didn't have real hijackers, Charlie. They were plants.
Okay. So they got the black box. Of course, it was all just like a conspiracy.
Just like they found the passport miraculously 2 miles down from the crash site in
I'm sorry,
New York.
what?
They just happened to find one of the hijackers' passports laying on the ground 2 miles away from the crash site in New York. It just happened to be there. They just walked up and found it. They just randomly happened to find a perfectly good passport.
With that piece
Look
of
it
data.
up. Look, World War II was fought not over what everyone thought it was fought of. Every war is fought by. It is funded by the rich, the Rockefellers, all the rich, the Rothschilds.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
They funded all those.
Was Hitler bad?
I think Hitler was bad. Yes, Hitler was bad. Yes. But did the Holocaust happen? The Holocaust did happen.
How many people died?
Not 6 million.
How many?
It was not 6 million.
How many?
I don't have an exact number, Charlie. I don't have an exact number. It wasn't 6 million.
But you said it's not 6 million. You must have an alternative. How do you know it's not 6 million?
Because there wasn't even 6 million Jews in Germany.
Okay, well, I mean, you tell me. You're the expert.
The reason why Jews have been run out of 109 countries throughout history is because every time they get into a country, they try and take it over. In Nazi Germany, again, they are having transgender surgeries, underground transgender surgeries. They were promoting homosexuality in schools.
And Jewish donors, they have a lot of explaining to do, a lot of decoupling to do, because Jewish donors have been the #1 funding mechanism of radical, open border, neoliberal, quasi-Marxist policies, cultural institutions, and nonprofits. This is a beast created by secular Jews. And it's not just the colleges.
Wait, what?
It's the nonprofits, it's the movies, it's Hollywood, it's all of it. You believe that the Jews run the American government.
That's not a secret, Charlie. Israel did 9/11, Charlie.
Oh, they did. Wow.
Why are we in the middle? I served. Why were we in the Middle East?
You can reject involvement in the Middle East without also
Guys,
believing Israel did not.
Come on. What does... Hold on. What is breakpoint?
You see the fit unk. You will address me as mommy. Is that understood? Never call me unk.
Never call me unk is crazy. No, hey, little wolf. Wolfie. How about no, pussy? We're not playing your dumb level. Because we hate Geometry Dash here. All of us hate Geometry Dash. I wanna take you out of the frying pan and into the out of the frying.
These are three things you didn't know in Black
I'm gonna know all three of them. I guarantee it
and
almost.
My whole mission is to stump you on at least one
He
of
won't.
those three. The first thing is if you give Arthur
He'll lock the
candy,
mystery
he
box, we
will
know
smash
that.
the mystery box in place and it will not move unburied. But if you give him candy,
If you give him
next
candy
to
near
a
an
mystery
open box, he'll move it to there. I see. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows
He will
that.
go find the box and bring it to that location. The second is on any of the Victus maps.
You can get the
if
ray
you
gun
have
if you buy
less
the
than 2
Olympia.
tallies, so you've played 2 days or less in a row.
Either have
and
one
you
bone or
only
two
have
bones.
2 bones or less as your rank. If you keep buying the Olympia, at some point
You
it will
get a
turn
ray
into
gun.
a ray
Everybody
gun
knows
off
this.
the wall. And the third thing is if you get your pistol accuracy less than 25,
You get points.
and then get 8 zombie kills with your knife in a row, you'll get a little green flash, and your pistol will now do double points.
Double points.
This will go away after you get 1 kill with the pistol.
It's incredibly dumb.
These are 3 things.
Not his
these are
video
3
necessarily.
Things you forgot about in Black Ops 3 Zombies.
Forgot.
The first is on Dirt Rise and Drag. You can get a
The
plunger
plunger.
as a melee weapon, and you can
Forgot is better because I did
We
forget
all
about
know
that.
There are some things in Call of Duty Zombies that are
Okay,
so
he gets the
insane
Galil. That's good luck.
you either have never
What's he gonna get
seen them
next?
Or have seen them maybe once in your entire
Maybe.
lifetime.
I guess he's probably
This
okay. Mark
box
II.
is one of those moments.
What's he getting now? The paralyzer. Okay, what's he gonna get now? Probably the time bomb. Or another ray gun. What? Why is he just ignoring all the wonder weapons? Is he stupid? There's the time bomb. Paralyzer again. Is he not gonna take the paralyzer? What is he doing?
These are 3 things you did not know existed.
I'm sure I did.
In Black Ops 3 Zombies.
I'm sure I knew him.
The first is on Dirt Rise and
The plant, you can get a free
Drag.
gobble gum. Everybody
Free
knows that.
gumball from a plant. The way to do this is in the teleporter.
Pick up the
you need to pick
plant,
up this
teleport back in
plant with this
time, place it
plant,
down
and then
on
you
the
need to
thing, and then
progress
it's
through the
grown and
Easter
gives you a
egg
free
where
gobble
use
gum.
the purple teleporter to teleport into this black and white room. Place it back on the same shelf you got it from. And when you teleport back to the main map, come back to this shelf, the plant will be fully grown, and when you hold X on it, it'll give you a free gobble gum. The second is if you
Yeah,
get
that
the
turns it
boxing
black and white. I saw this
target
video the other
box.
day, but I
This is
knew
the
all
Call
of
of
them.
Duty Zombies.
Goodbye.
Black Ops 2 has been out for over 13 years.
2 ray
I
guns.
guarantee
Probably something with the
you
claymores.
did not know you could do this. You can have 2 ray guns at the exact same time. The way to do this
Probably just
is
a
you
pack
need
punch
to buy
gun.
claymores and then hit the box until you get the ray gun. Then pull out the claymores and spam your interact button. Once the ray gun goes back to the bottom of the box will not close. You then need to get a fire sale
What?
and hit a different box location until you get the ray gun. Once you get it, pick it up and go and pack-a-punch it. After you've pack-a-punched it, you can go back to the first box location and pick up your red.
Okay, I didn't actually know
Things you
that,
forgot
but that's
about
kind
in
of a glitch,
Black
so.
Ops 2 Zombies, and I chose the third specifically as the one almost none of you will know.
I probably
The
will.
first thing is unburied by utilizing
Time bomb
the
glitch.
bank, the time bomb,
Everyone
and
knows
the
this.
ballistic knife, and a side Easter egg. You can get all 7 perks on round 1. The second thing is on Die Rise, when you die,
Oh, right,
the game
'cause
ends.
that's the
The
perks.
ending
Mob of the
music
Dead,
is
everybody knows
actually
this.
a hint towards the next map, Mob of
Actually,
the
not
Dead.
many people know that. I think that's lesser known. Okay, what's the next one? I think I've seen this video before, but I think I knew it.
And the third thing is
God, everybody knows
these are
that.
3 things you
The-
forgot about
the
in
safe here.
Black Ops 2 Zombies. These are 3 secret Easter eggs.
We make them.
These are 3
ZipRecruiter find.
Buried is the only Call of Duty Zombies map to have this feature ever. You can technically have 10,000, 50,000. There are 3 map exclusive weapons on Mob.
Yeah.
These are 3 secret Easter eggs.
Monkey Bomb is kind of cool, but that's not too crazy.
The first is on the map Blood of the Dead. You can get free monkey bombs. To do this, you need to get your specialist weapon to level 2 or higher and come over in front of this monkey statue and get a certain amount of kills. And once the statue turns red, you shoot it with any weapon, and then when you go back to spawn, the free monkeys will be sitting in the spawn room. The second thing is there is an impossible cipher that was solved on Voyage of Despair, so it actually means it's not impossible. This book next to this perk machine is gonna have blank pages, but if you get the gas Kraken and shoot this bird with it, which it might take a bunch of shots, once you hit the bird and go back to the book, there's gonna be a cipher, and the cipher says, "I slept with your great-grandmother." And the third Easter egg is on Dead of the Night. There is a secret coffin that leads to a secret room with the Savage Impaler weapon and a...
I knew about the second one. I didn't actually know about I knew about the third one. I actually didn't know about the second one. However, that's like a cipher, and ciphers are kind of different. But that's, alright, I'll give him that.
You get double...
1 stumped me. Wow. Alright. Why did you redeem it? What is the title then? It says more, retard. It says more, you fucking idiot. Chat, everything's frozen and fucked.
Let me tell you. So I'll give a hoop what you do, say girl, like you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm time on this. Tell 'em you feel a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm time on this. Tell 'em you feel a little something too fresh.
Never seen a white male billionaire screaming at the top of his lungs, "This whole system is rigged." And the moderator said, "Well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, what would be your evidence?" Remember what he said, bro? He said,
"I absolutely used it, and so did Warren Buffett, and so did George Soros, and so did many of the other people that Hillary is getting money from."
No one ever heard someone say something that true. And then Hillary Clinton tried to punch him in the taxes. She said, "This man doesn't pay his taxes." He shot right back.
See, I understand the tax code better than anybody that's ever run for president, and it's extremely complex.
And then he said,
she complains that Donald Trump took advantage of the tax code. Well, why didn't she change it? Why didn't you change it when you were a senator? The reason you didn't is that all your friends take the same advantage that I do. Hillary Clinton has friends that want all of these provisions.
And with that, my friends, the star was born. Never seen a white...
I just went to the grocery store and I walked by like 2 cute guys, and both of them I tried to do the thing where I like look them dead in the eyes and I'm like looking them up and down and smiling, like I don't know, and both of them like looked like they just saw a freaking ghost and like walked even faster. Like, this is why I'm involuntarily celibate. Nothing is more mortifying than the fact that I just went to the grocery store and I walked by like 2 cute guys, and both of them I tried to do the thing where I like look them dead in the eyes and I'm like looking them up and down and smiling, like I don't know, and both of them like
thing black people cannot do that a white person can.
So to loosen it, you turn it
no.
clockwise, pull it down very gently. You just take this 9-volt battery out.
That's insane.
How to survive in Japan as a foreigner. Let's go.
Don't eat while walking. Don't tip ever. Don't talk on your phone in public transport. And don't hug strangers ever. Super easy, right? Let me teach you how to survive in Japan as a
That's a cool video. I like it. Pretty nifty. Oh, there we go. Look at that, chat.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, girls. Alexa, it's time to get sexy.
Oh, is Logan here?
Uh-oh.
Who the frick is Logan?
That's for me.
Oh, but you're not.
Israel has just threatened China and said that they will strike Beijing if they think that members of the Gaza resistance are there. Israel has warned Xi Jinping that if they find out that members of are in China...
Xi Jinping, my boy, you cannot let this slide, brother. You cannot let this slide. I'm telling you, chat. Do you guys have any... We need to align with Russia, fucking... Dude, the whole world needs to unite. We have this one central enemy.
Yellow. 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 This is yellow. This is yellow. 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 And yellow. 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 Good job. Good correction. Good job. Moving down the first try. Yellow. Yellow. Good boy. Very smart.
She's training the parrot. Blue. Oh!
Blue?
She's throwing a curveball at it. Oh, I got it!
Good job. Very good. Blue.
Blue. Oh my god. It got 2 in a row. Well, actually, it's 3 in a row right now, but 2 blue in a row. Okay, come on, do it, do it. Let's get another blue. Let's get another blue. Blue, come on. It got it! It's a good song.
It does matter? But you know men can't change that, right? I know. So we're gonna measure your waist. No, your waist. 36 inches? Wait, so you judge a guy based on height, but your waist is 36 inches? For me, I don't know. I think my girlfriend has a perfect waist size, but probably in the negatives. Well, tell her to send me her workout routine. Your daughter just flicked me off.
No, I'm kidding, bro. I was in one of your videos. Does the height matter? Shut the fuck up.
Does height matter so we're gonna measure your waist. You can change it. Stop sucking in. 36 inches? Holy, wait, but you judge God based on height with a 36-inch waist? Take it back. Say height doesn't. Nice. Does height matter in a God? Okay, you know what? W answered.
That was base! That was so fucking base! The girl said, as long as you have God in your life. That is so fucking cool. I like her a lot. She's chill. Play Bussin' for real. No, that sounds retarded. I'm not doing that. You have a parrot. No, I was watching a guy with a parrot. This isn't G. Are you fucking retarded, newbie? Fuck, dude. You're so stupid. Please stop.
Ready to watch the movie?
Hey, Kaya, could I get some popcorn?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, there's a lot of couch over there.
Oh, don't worry. I don't mind.
Okay. Hey, could you pass the remote?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
During September 11th? Thanks. Good interview, though.
That was kind of crazy. He said, wait, who was president in 2003? It's like, brother. No, but maybe he had a brain fart. That was kind of crazy, though. I think it was Bush, but that was kind of funny. I'm not going to lie.
Fitzgerald EQ sent $20. This show has improved my life and got me back in church. Thank you.
Just had to take a little sip there. Thank you very much. Love to hear it, man. Glad to hear that.
Erica Smith sent $20. You say there's no evidence that Israel is behind Charlie Kirk's shooting. Why would Israel just conveniently leave behind obvious evidence every single time enough so you can easily trace it and do a show about it? Clearly, you got to read between the lines a little.
The evidence is that there's no evidence? You say there's no evidence, but you ever consider that that's evidence that they did it? Yeah, you got to have some evidence, actually. You have to have some.
$33. Hi, I'm a 26-year/O Greek Orthodox Christian woman and I enjoy watching your content. I know you don't believe that women do, but we are out there. Anyway, I was wondering what your take is on Orthodoxy versus Catholicism. I'm also from your favorite Midwestern state, Wisconsin. So if you ever want to meet up, let me know. Smile.
Okay, well, you're not even Catholic, so I have no interest in some Greek Orthodox. I have no interest in some apostate. You gotta be Catholic. That's rule number
Tar and
one.
Slime Rancher
Rule number two, you can't be the same age as me. No offense. You see.
So that's an interesting question. Sprunky. I don't know. What is Sprunky? So that's an interesting question. Do I think the Tar and Slime Rancher are actually beneficial for keeping a slime population in place? So I would say yes, but I don't know if that was the intended purpose of tar slimes in the game. So, to be honest with you, probably yeah, that's probably how it is. But the way I've seen Slime Rancher, I feel like it's probably the actual ranchers that keep the population in place. Because, like, if you gotta think of it like this, right? Like, and again, I don't know the lore to it, but I would imagine that your character isn't the only sort of slime rancher in existence. And as you can, like, the character has a pretty big field of dominion. You know, the person you play as has a huge area of land. Like, the amount of land the actual the rancher has and is able to have dominion over, it's really remarkable. So I think the tar slime, yeah, no, absolutely. I know there's more humans, but I'm just assuming there's more ranches, because I mean you kind of see other ranches in the game from like the sort of late game mini games, if you know what I'm saying, like the mini games sort of thing. Right, the quests. So yeah, my assumption would be that slime ranchers themselves are probably the ones who have dominion over the land and kind of deal with the slime population. So maybe in a natural environment, the tar slimes keep things to a certain extent, like, what's the word? I mean, I guess in control. But I feel like I'm not sure. Because, yeah, the tar slimes are the slime's only natural predators. You were an abandoned ranch. Okay, cool. I've never played Slime Rancher 2. So, yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Yeah, I guess so. I will say, though, like, I mean, you can obviously tell that most of the slimes keep the animals, like the chickens, from overpopulation, because, I mean, the chickens, to my knowledge, do not have any natural predators. And if you play even a little bit of the game, you know, as is, the chickens, there can be severe overpopulation issues with chicken. Granted, it's not really an issue. It's kind of like, oh, there's more chicken, but, you know, it's to a certain extent maybe for that world an issue. I don't think it is, though. I think in these, like, utopian, sort of worlds like Slime Rancher, like, things like, I mean, that's just not a design I think the developers had in mind. And in turn, that's not really a thing in the universe, I guess. There's not really, the chicken's natural predator, right. I mean, there's some slimes, I think some slimes are entirely vegetarian. But, actually, I'm not sure. I think some slimes eat chicken. Or all slimes eat chicken, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not the water slimes, though. The water slimes I don't think they eat anything, do they? I think. But anyways. Yeah, the plorts. So, that's a good question. I'm gonna say, to my knowledge, tar slimes definitely play a role. However, if you've played Slime Rancher in the, like the painted deserts, I think they're called, there's, like, those, I think there's, like, miniature tornadoes, I think, maybe. There's the thunderstorms, and there's, like, fire and some meteors, I think. So stuff like that could also be a factor, at least in that area, because that's a less populated by less involved by humans sort of area for the slimes. It's more so a place literally just for the slimes. So what I'm thinking is, in some spaces, the tar slimes are good at keeping the population under control, but some places, natural elements just do that for it as well. Slime eats the plort and becomes a gourd. Yeah, right. Another human employee, they become tar eating everything, repeating the natural cycle. Right, so yeah. My thing is, though, I mean, tar slimes, besides the humans, don't really have a natural predator. So I don't think, honestly, tar slimes are that common in the actual universe. Because I find that, like, I mean, I don't really encounter tar slimes unless I do something stupid and the slimes eat a plort they're not supposed to. That's usually how I find it. I don't know. From your experience, what do you think? In regards to, of course, just everything, in regards to the tar slimes, in regards to this, that, and the other thing. What is your opinion? Also, I have to go in a little bit. I'm getting just, like, the slightest little hair trim, just so my hair stays healthy. You know, the tars die in a short while. Okay. So maybe, that's a good point. Do tars die in the sunlight, if I'm not mistaken? Because, to my knowledge, there's no natural colony of tar slimes. Sort of, if you want to call it that.
Administration say that Tylenol was causing autism and not acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol, the generic Tylenol. That was kind of weird. It was very intentional. I'll tell you why. Because Tylenol is owned by a company called Kenvue, which was a spin-off of Johnson & Johnson in 2023. Kenvue is trying to focus on health and beauty products. So they own things like Tylenol, Benadryl, but also like Aveeno, the lotion, different acne brands, etc. There was also a company created in 2023 called iHerb, which Dr. Oz, who works in the Trump administration and played a key role in all of this, he owns at least $25 million worth of iHerb. He's also an advisor for that company. You know what iHerb focuses on? Health and beauty products, things like acne stuff, lotions, different medicine. So there's no evidence of any of what they said today. People are just getting rich because our government is more corrupt than ever. And furthermore, they said, here's our solution to people suffering with autism symptoms. Folinic acid. You know who sells folinic acid? iHerb.
I may actually want to try folinic acid. I know it was stupid, but you know. No, not this goddamn album.
Just want to update everyone. We are on the verge of taking out all the ops. So this is big stuff here.
Hi, I'm new. Hi, Alex. I'm about to leave soon because I'm getting just like a hair appointment to keep my hair healthy. Just getting a wash and like a little trim. No tars die from water. Yeah, well, I know tars die from water, but tars will be beneficial since Slime Rancher 2 there's a boss fight with the tar spawner. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're a negative that have that unintended positive effect. I would say they probably don't really keep the population in control that much. I feel like usually the slimes aren't really introduced to too many other types. Like, you're rarely going to find tars in the environment, just because you're rarely going to have more than 2 types of slimes in one area. So, I think tars are more of a human creation, just because, you know, it's just kind of how it is. I mean, there's some of the dense areas in the game with a lot of slimes, like I think it's like more foresty, the kind of like jungle area. I mean, there's a lot of, what do you call them? There's a lot of densely populated, you know, things.
A lot of key battleground. Who's worse?
Squee! OMG, my crush is so cute! And I hate that annoying Popular Mackenzie!
Okay, Raoul, now hit the second tab.
Corny? I wish I had smoother skin. I wish I had a stronger core. I wish more people liked me. It's hard for me to open up.
But yeah, so it's interesting. Zombified, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end stream just because there's nobody home, and I make sure that if there's nobody home, I keep my computer off just in case it, you know. In Slime Rancher 3, all the areas. In Slime Rancher 3, there's no Slime Rancher. Or did you mean 2? I was gonna say, what the fuck? Probably 2 is what you said, so they spawn more often. Okay. There's a huge delay, so. Oh yeah, no worries. I was just curious. But yeah, that's what I figured. It's all good. I was just confused. Yeah, I don't know. So I think tars are just, in at least the first game, tars are just a kind of a coincidence and the direct result of that evolutionary change from, you know, I mean, literally changing the genetic attributes of different slimes and making the sort of interspecies crossbreeds, you know. But sorry, I get off topic when I find something interesting. Here, listen, man, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. I'll catch you later. I don't know if you'll still be up, but I gotta go, man. I'm sorry. I'll see you. Have a good rest of your day, buddy, and to the rest of the chat. But yeah, sorry, Zombified. I just gotta go now. I'll see you.